All right, so our VO2 max interval 2-mile pace workout. Somebody please remind me, why are we doing something like this, which is pretty challenging here? What is the reason why we would wake up early to do something like this? Go ahead, Tommy.
It builds your peripheral VO2 max.
Peripheral VO2 max. What exactly does that mean? Because that's a big term.
Running 4-mile pace for 1 2 miles. Oxygen,
Yes, but
oxygen in.
that's the what? What's the why?
In and out.
Not exactly. It is about oxygen, but oxygen moving in and out of where?
Your heart and your lungs. Capillaries?
Nope.
Your mouth. Your blood.
Nope.
Mitochondria. I don't know how that feels.
It's getting to the mitochondria, which is located where?
Develop strength.
In the working muscles, right? So the continuous running like we did yesterday, the long run, is the most important for central VO2 max development. Getting the oxygen, I think as Jared was saying, from your heart outward, and then eventually it does get moved out. But the idea of this is when we breathe out, there's less oxygen because we used more of it at the working muscles, right? Because it doesn't matter if we can move it from the heart outward if we just breathe it back out. We need to be in the working muscles, and that's what this does, specifically working right at 2-mile pace, okay? This, even though it seems pretty fast, is still an aerobic run, okay? So remember, good breathing, not going too fast. We need to be in that very narrow window, especially for those of you guys that are doing this for the second time. Okay, that target is kind of weird because the first rep is going to feel pretty easy. It's 2-mile pace for much less than 2 miles. But the trick is getting all of them in there so at the end, when it does get challenging, whereas Molinari said, when we're over 2 miles of 2-mile pace, we can still do this because we didn't go crazy on the first half. Does that make sense? This workout is really about the second half. Okay, can we get all of them at the beginning in target and then continue to hold on to it? Does that make sense to everybody? Okay, so last week we made it a little bit easier by shortening the distance. We're now in specific prep. We definitely want to stay at those longer reps so that we are specifically getting you ready for the demands of the race, right? And this is going to be pretty complicated, so I'm really relying on you guys like you did last time to help us in terms of rest, remembering your times, all of those things. Remember, equal work to time on is important. Being honest about your times, which I really don't worry about you guys doing. You always tell me if they're on point or not on point, is really important here because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different groups here today. Okay, I don't think I've ever done a workout quite this complicated in terms of VO2 max. So we all have to be on it ourselves in terms of where our mind is as well as where our body is. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes.
Okay. Runner, set, go! How did they beat you in GPA, girls? 10! All right, girls, get it. $30, 1, 2, 3, 34, 35, 38. All right, Chris, don't do too much too early. Remember, this is about the totality. Good breathing now, guys. Jer Bear, 52. Try and keep those arms down just a little bit. They're getting a little bit up top. We're at 60. All right, Tommy. 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. 5-minute pace is there. 77. All right, gentlemen, hit the target, hit the target. We got this all day, all day. Let's be smart about it. Remember, we've got 5 of these suckers. 92. Good breathing, good mechanics. Good breathing, good mechanics. We got this, guys. 140, 41. All right, Dana. 150. Try and open and close at the elbow, Ryan. That'll help keep you a little bit.
It's hard to change things.
205. All right, ladies, let's get this. Let's get this all day, all day. Try and keep your eyes up a little bit, Riley. Try and keep your head still. Just look straight up. Jared, 2:15. All right, Tommy. Good job, kid. Good breathing, good breathing, good breathing. Jared, 2:25, 26, 27. 5-minute pace is right there, 2:30. $2:38, $2:39. Halfway home, Jared and Tommy. All right, David, let's get this last one. Gentlemen, let's get it. All right, Jensen. Let's get these on target, Danny. On target. Let's get it, everybody. 3:02. $3:12, $3:13. All right, Dana. $3:23. All right, you're definitely on target, but it's definitely at the slow end, so just be aware of that. All right, Ryan and Lulu. All right, Tommy, 3:33. You came through the 1,000 a little bit slower than your target last time, so I think you're probably about maybe 2 to 3 seconds off. Last 500, let's get it. 3:43, 44, 5-minute pace is there. 50. 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 4 minutes. All right, Eliza. Get the finish, David. On target, on target, on target. Let's get it. 4:15. All right, guys, hit the target. Everything on target. $4:30. What are you doing, Dana? How was the first one? On target? Okay. Okay. I don't care. As long as they're all there, we're good. 45. David, what were we at?
4:30. I think 4:17. Wait. Like spread it across the finish line.
So like 1 second. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Come on, Jared. I'll get everybody else in a second. We are at 5:01, 02, 03, 5:04. Good, Jared. All right, Tommy, let's get here. We're at 09, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Good, Tommy. Go get it, gentlemen. Rep number 2, rep number 2. Careful, Dana's coming up behind you.
Yeah, come on.
All right, Dana, everything on target, kid. Jared and Thomas, we got a minute. Benson, let's make the adjustment, all right? Let's make the adjustment. This group was designed not only because of times, but because of where we are in terms of the team so you can motivate each other.
Go.
Girls, you got coming up. Chris and Amira. Ready?
Jared and Tommy, about 40, 30 seconds, something like that. All right, let's get it, guys. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, Jared and Tommy, once this group of girls takes off, you guys will be about ready.
Want me to time you again or no? Okay. You ready? Runner set. Go.
It's give me a second. Jog it, jog it, jog it. All right, boys, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Rep number 2, rep number 2. All right, step up. Set. Go.
1:30.
She's fast again.
1:40.
Yeah, well, kind of hard when you see everything going on the track the way it is. All right, guys, let's hit our pace, our target, our target. Let's get it. All right, Dana. 21, 22. All right, guys, let's get it, let's get it. Good breathing, good breathing, good breathing. 33, 34. 38. All right, Chris.
Pace is good, Chris. Good pace.
Let's get it, guys. Let's get it. Let's get it. Everything on target.
Good pace, Amir. Keep it up.
Good breathing, good mechanics. Jared, we're at 57, 58, 59, 60. All right, Tommy, let's get it. Let's get it. Come on, David, on target. Let's get it all day, all day. 70, 71, 72. 5-minute pace is there. 77, 78. How was that one, Dana? Oh, she's out of here. All right, Audrey, we've got this all day, all day. You've got it, kid. All right, gentlemen, who wants the 7? Who wants the 7? Let's get it, on target. 140! All right, girls, 19 minutes all day from this group, all day. Let's get it, let's get it. Come on, Stanette. 2 minutes! All right, Riley, we got this, kid. We got this, we got this. 208, 209, 210. All right, Chris. 215. All right, Thomas. You got it, kid. You've got it. You've got it. You've got it. Good breathing. 227, 28. 5-minute pace is there. 35. All right, David. On target, on target. 38, 39, 40. All right, boys, let's get this. These are the most important runners right here. 4, 5, 6 right here is what makes a team. Let's get it. Jer Bear, 55. 3. Tommy, upright posture, no lean. 308, 9, 10. All right, gentlemen, head up, Blowers. Head up, head up, head up. Come on, Danny. We need this, we need this. 318, 319. All right, Lulu, let's get it, kid, let's get it. Composed intensity, guys, composed intensity. Let's get it. 34, 335. Careful as you're finishing. I'll get it from you in 1 second, guys. 342. 5-minute pace is there. 46, 47. Come on, Tommy. 50. Hang on a second. 55. Come on, Tommy, close it out. 1 lap. 430. Jensen. Okay, good. Molinari. Slow it down. Blowers. Slow it down, please. Danny.
27.
Okay, I'm sorry, Danny. I thought that you were off. You can slow it down, all right? Jared, we are at 450. 55.
Oh yeah, my lungs. I felt that.
5 minutes. 01, 502, 503.
Watch the track. Give her room. Lane 8.
Yeah, guys, watch lane 8 because she is doing her workout out there. 511, Tommy. 15, 16, 17, 518. I'm going to call it 19, Tommy. Good. Number 3, guys. Halfway through number 3. We're halfway through the workout. Let's hit the target.
Just wait till track so you can, we're having to dodge 50 people.
The sprinters, too, and the pole vaulters randomly doing their warm-ups in the middle of the track for some reason, and...
How's she doing?
Good. On pace.
All right. On target, boys. On target, on target. Let's get it. All right, Tommy, let's go after Tommy and David. You got Tommy and David. Tommy and Jared. Yeah, let's go ahead and go before the girls, guys, because we've got 10 seconds. Unless you need an extra couple seconds.
Let's go after the girls.
Okay.
They're coming up too fast.
Were you trying to make a joke? All right, ladies and Senate, let's get it. Let's get it. All right, you guys ready? Okay. Set, go! Good, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. 1 to go. 15. All right, boys, on target, let's get it. Hold on to him, Matt. Make sure it's on target, kid. Have those stretches been helping, Audrey? Okay. 32, 33. All right, boys, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. 53, 54, 55. All right, Jared, we are at 60 right there. All right, Tommy, we're at 67, 68. 70, 71. 5-minute pace is there. 77. Let's get it, Stennett. Let's get it. All right, David, hit the target, hit the target. Let's get it. All right, boys, on target, on target, on target. Let's get it. All right, Ryan, we've got it, kid. We've got it all day, all day, all day. All right, Lulu. 150! All right, Eliza, try and drive those knees, kids. Try and drive those knees. You've got it. 2 minutes! All right, Jared. 208, 209, 210. Good breathing, Molinari. Make sure they're all on target. 220. 228, 29, 5-minute pace is there. What are we at, David? What? 15? Good, that's perfect, David. Let's try and hit the rest of them right there, okay? Good job, very good job. 245. A little more challenging today. 301. How we doing, ladies? We all right? Well, good. 31.
Oh, this hurts.
It's been a challenging couple weeks. By design. Alex, what?
40.
Jared, 36, 37. Good, Brooke. 43, 44. 5-minute pace is there. 46. 430. How we doing, guys? Boom. 45, Jared. Very nice. Money rep, money rep, money rep. Hang on a second. 452. Hang on a second. 457. 50102. Good, Jared. Question.
This kid just asked me about cool down. How long have you been here?
510.
Have we ever not had cool down?
Tommy, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Good. All right, David. Let's get it. Same thing as last time. Same thing as last time. You've got it. Guys, watch the track. All right, gentlemen, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Right here, right here. All right, David, money rep, let's get it. Amir, Manny, and Matt, good job, guys. Let's hold on to it. All right, boys, money rep, let's get it. Let's get it. Come on, Jensen, you've got this, kid, all day, all day. I've still got you, yeah, about 1:30, yeah. How we feeling? Like we could do 5?
I can't get under 5/8.
All right, David, let's close this rep out. Let's close this rep out. All right, gentlemen, good breathing, good breathing. Let's get this last or second to last rep. Money rep, let's get it. Come on, gentlemen, let's get it. Money rep, guys, right here, right here. Let's get it. Hit the target, hit the target. We've got this all day. Right here, ladies, right here. Let's get it right here. This is what we've been building to. These reps right here on the second half. You've got it. I've got every bit of confidence in you. Go get it. Go get it. All right, gentlemen. Let's close this thing out. Let's close this thing out. Jared and Tommy, you're almost up. Come on, boys. Let's get it. Let's get it. Come on, Jensen. Come on, Jensen. Right here. You've worked too hard for that number 7 jersey. Let's hold on to this. Come on. Jared and Tommy after Jensen. All right. Get this last one, boys. Come on, David. Come on, David. Get there, get there, get there. Set, go! Last rep, let's get it! Come on, David. Get it, get it, get it, get it. All right, Dana and the boys. Let's get it, guys. Hit the target, hit the target. Move around a little, David. Where were we, David? 11? All right, David. Well, very nice, very nice. One more just like that. All right, Gigi, come on, Brooke. Hold on to it, guys. Hold on to it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Right here, guys. Lock in. Jared, we're at 63. $70, $71. Come on, guys, get it, get it, get it. If you're finishing, watch the track. 78, 79, 80. Come on, Tommy, we're a little bit off, Tommy. What were we? 35? Gotta move, gotta move, gotta move. 1 to go, 1 to go, 1 to go.
36.
Okay, 36, all right.
3:51.
Come on, bro, come on, Alex. Come on, guys, finish it. Jared, we're at 2:15. Watch the track if you're finishing. 25, 2:26, Jared. 39, Brooke. Good job.
49.
Good job. All right, all right, all right. Jerry Bear, 33. 1 lap to go, 1 lap to go. 3:40, 41, 42. 5-minute pace is there, Jared. Come on, Tommy. Right here, let's lock in. 4:50 to go. You've worked too hard to miss the last one. You've got it, you've got it. Come on, last lap. You're at 3:57, 58, 59, 4 minutes. Let's get it, Tommy! Let's get it now! Jared, 4:10! Let's go! $4.20! Come on, Tommy. No lean. Head up. 1 to go, boys. 1 to go. Let's get this thing. Let's get this thing. Come on, Jared. 4:31. There we go. There we go. 40. You don't have to speed it up. You're fine. You're perfect. I know what you're trying to do, but you're fine. 4, 50, 51, 52, 4, 54. I can if you want me to as soon as Tommy's done. Tommy, 5:02! Close it out, Tommy. 08, 10.
Doing good, doing good.
Come on, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Thank you, Tommy. 5, 17. Good job, Tommy.
Hello.
All right, so to take you through what you just saw, as you saw, it's very, very complicated because you're trying to give in specific prep just what everybody needs for themselves to get better. And for some people, that means that miles are the right workout, like the top 2 boys. Some people, it means that 1200s is the right distance, like these 3 groups here. Some should be getting thousands, like these 2 right here. And then some should be getting 800s. And the way that I figured that all out is based on sort of time in the zone. I would not want somebody whose VO2 max is high 5s or in the 6s to be doing miles, because VO2 max testing, one of the best ones, is 10 minutes best pace. So if you're asking someone to go 6 or even 7 minutes for mile intervals, mile repeats for VO2 max, you're getting so close to basically doing a test that it's just not really a good idea to do it. So if you got someone down here like Ethan S., who is almost right at 5 minutes for 1200s, well, that's pretty much almost what Jared's doing here for his range, our top boy. If you've got somebody here in the thousands, well, this is sort of like in that mid-tier, and actually probably a little bit less so here for the 1200 meter group. And then same thing, if you kind of do these equations, if you do the sort of the equivalent in terms of time on, you've got people who are, you know, roughly getting the right thing based on their time of VO2 max. So you kind of look at the peripheral and you see, could somebody like Dana potentially move up next time and do thousands? I think she definitely could, especially with how well that she's done. Does it mean that somebody like David maybe is close to moving up? Those are sort of the hard decisions that you make, because David's VO2 max is 537, if I remember correctly, yeah, 100% 537, and Thomas is 519. Well, maybe Thomas and David could work together, but then Jared is getting way too much rest. So it's sort of these hard things to kind of decide where you make these cuts, and you kind of also have to do it based on sort of team dynamics and things like that. And I mentioned that during the video with this group here of boys, and I'll explain that in 1 second. But when you look at it, these guys got 6,400 meters, 4 miles. This group got 6,000 meters. This group was designed to get 6,000 meters. Dana doing 7 of those, 800 times 7, which is getting 5,600 meters. And then these 3 here, this was the group that I was saying they have never done it before, or did it once before. So for this one, I just wanted to get them over 2 miles of 2-mile pace, because last time I think they did 4, and their times were kind of all over the place. We're trying to look for some of that consistency as they get more used to these workout types that they've never really done before. They just joined us here in the last maybe 3 weeks or so. So I will do this in reverse order, actually, this time. So the group of 800s, Dana was doing time 7. Dana has not missed a workout rep at VO2 max intervals in, geez, probably a month and a half, something like that, since maybe the end of June. And you just see she's at the fast in here, 37s, a couple 38s, 37s. It's an average of 337. Last time she was 355, so you see a huge jump there. She jumped more than a minute in her 2-mile test the last time we did it, so she's really doing great. It's also something else that you might not want to do. You might consider moving somebody up, but if they're doing really, really well, it's also sort of maybe you want to keep them there just because they're really, really successful. The math of doing 800s is obviously easier than doing thousands, 2.5 versus 2 laps, so it's working out really nicely for Dana at this point. That 7:14 mile pace average. The last time she was 7:18. She's at 101%, which is as fast as you would want to do these at. So just another textbook perfect day for Dana. I think we're seeing a lot of PRs are coming very, very closely for her. The three who are somewhat new to us, Ryan is supposed to be 59 to 52, so she hit that. And then she was a little bit faster on all but the last one. So if this last one had been too slow, I would be concerned here. But since she was below the range consistently and then was still in the low end of the range here in the last one, I'm not concerned with this. She's only done a mile test. She did a 10-minute test. So you've got this idea of she's getting fit at a much quicker level than maybe these people that have been training for a little bit longer. So you're going to see that variation, 102%. It might just mean that she needs to be retested a little bit more. So 7:38 mile pace. Last time she was 8:06. Great development here for Ryan. Eliza, this time she had the second one out of range. She was probably trying to figure out where she was, but then a little too fast, the fastest end she could go. Again, the same kind of idea of Ryan. She's never done a workout like this, doing as many of them and having that idea of all of them being on target. 407 average, that's 814. Last time she was 820, right at 100% of her VO2 max. Perfect day for Eliza. Lulu here doing her first ever interval workout. Last time she was doing her first test ever doing a mile, which is obviously not the most accurate way of doing it, but it's what you want to start somebody at. 401, too fast. Lulu definitely needs to be retested here very quickly. 357 average, which is 754, 106% based on that mile test. I've said this before, the mile test isn't the most accurate, but it's a starting point. You don't want to overdo somebody, so the next time we'll do something different, either a 10-minute test, a 2-mile test, or something like that with Lulu. So here with the 1,000-meter group, Lexi was having a little bit of trouble with her hip this day, so we cut her after one. I didn't want to do too much too soon with her. This has been a tough couple weeks for the group, and she's been showing great improvement. Chris here, kind of up and down, a little too fast on the first two, too slow, then a little too fast, too slow, kind of figuring out where he is, but he ended up at 99% of his VO2 max, so not a bad day at all. In the 1,200-meter group, let me zoom in here a little bit. 1,200-meter group, we've got here we had Brooke, Alex, and Ethan Stennett, very close with this whole group. I'm really liking the consistency of what this group here is doing. Brooke is a middle distance runner, 800-meter runner. For her to be this kind of consistent on a 1,200-meter, 2-mile pace workout, I don't think she's missed a workout rep in probably a month either. 41, 40, 40, 39, 39. For a middle distance runner to get a little bit faster, I know that's not a big difference, but that's not normally what you see from middle distance runners. She is just so consistent. 440. She was not with us the last time out because she was on a family vacation. 613 mile pace here. She was 606 when we did 800s the week before, which is to be expected. This is a harder workout. She was at 100% for this time, which is just fantastic. It's exactly what we want. Alex, as more of a pure distance kid, 430. 443, 41, 41, 43, 41. Another fantastic day for this young lady, 6,000 meters at 442 average. Last time, that is not right. That is definitely not right. 442 average, 616 mile, and she was 99%, 612 the last time we did it. And then we have Ethan Stennett here, our sophomore, 48, 50, 50, 50, 50, 52. Don't like that last one was the slowest of the day. You would want to have that flipped 52 first and then go down. But again, we're learning how to do this. Probably this one took a little bit out of him, and then he was sort of holding on. It got a little bit worse, but 450 average is really nice. 9 seconds faster than last time. 626. And we've got 100%. So really good day here from Ethan S. If we go a little bit further up, we've got this group here, where the reason why I made this cut here, because you see, 433 and 430, well, shouldn't these kids be running together? Well, this was my thinking on this when I did it. David is kind of a little bit farther ahead of this group, but he's not quite enough to be into this group. So I wanted him to have somebody to be with, and also wanted him to kind of set the pace here a little bit, because he's a newer runner. I've been talking about him in the last couple of videos, getting much better at pacing himself, and I wanted him to do this sort of leading a group this time versus being by himself. So I thought this was the best way of doing it. And also, I made this split is because right here between Amir and Jensen is our 6 and our 7. And you can see the times here for Ethan M, Matt B, and Danny are very close. So this was also sort of a motivating factor. Jensen, we want to hold on to that 7. Well, I'm going to put these kids in your same group. It's the same thing. It actually works out. I could have put from Matt S down to Danny altogether. It would have worked out, but this is giving David what he needs in terms of helping with a group, and it's trying to give that little motivation for this group of who wants that 7 jersey. So that was my idea behind that. Jensen had a really rough day. I ended up cutting him after 4. 435, still was ending up at 98%, but only one of them was on range. Just sort of a challenging week, and maybe he just was a little bit overworked, which is why I cut him, because I did not like the way this was trending. Ethan M, too fast on the first one. I'm sorry, good on the first one, a little too fast, back in range, and then probably paid for it here a little bit. He definitely wants that varsity jersey, so this is sort of that idea of staying within yourself in the race and everything. 431 average. That's 601, 100%. Good, decent day, but I obviously would not want this to be a trend here. I mean, it's only 1 second. It really doesn't matter all that much, but it was definitely getting hard for him at the end. Our freshman, Matt B, 432, 25, kind of followed the lead here, but was able to stay on range here, 32, 36, 36. Again, don't like that the last 2 are the slower, but not terrible. 432 average, 602. And that's 101%, so you would not want to be any faster, so a good day for our freshman. It's really weird here for Danny. I was really bragging he's doing much better in his VO2 max test, but he's having a little bit of trouble on these, and I kind of talked to him about it afterwards. I think it's because he's going too fast on the first lap or so, maybe the first half of them, and even though his times like on here on point, and even this one a little bit slow, I think he's taxing himself too much at the beginning, starting too fast on the reps, and then it gets him by the end. So he was having a really bad side stitch, so there's probably some improper breathing in there too. So we're trying to figure this one out. It really doesn't make sense that this is at 92% and he's doing so well on his tests, and everybody else here is on point or even a little bit fast. So it's really confusing me here, and I'm really trying to figure out what this is, and I think it might be that whole idea of starting too fast and maybe a little improper breathing. The meat of a cross-country team is really made by the 3 through 5, 6 people. Those are really ones where most of the points are decided in. And this group is doing fantastically. David, the first one was a second slow, which is really the same thing. This one was a little bit off, but then he just pulled it back together fantastically. And that last one was just smoking fast on this one. So just a great day for David. 413 on the average, 100%. Last time he was 421. He was right at his VO2 max, which is 537. I remember that from checking him. And then we had our sophomore Matt S at 430, 430, 429, 428. And I really don't know what happened on this one. He was just, on that easy end of it. Again, maybe just a little bit like what happened to Jensen. Jensen's been running with us for about a year. Matt S only for about a half a year because he joined us in track, so maybe it's just a little bit too much, and it has been a challenging 2 weeks here as we closed out general prep going to specific prep. 431. He was faster than last time when he was 432, but he reset his numbers. 601. Last time he was 602. 98%, still in range for most of it. Manny getting much more consistent at doing these. He used to be the opposite, where he would go out really fast and die off. Really like the way Manny did on this. Really pleased, really proud of his improvement here of being on the slow end on the first 3. Don't go any slower, but you did it here perfectly on the first 3. Then let's go 28. Then let's see, we can go faster on the last one. We want to go 420 because we feel good because we stayed within ourselves. Great, you can certainly do that. 427 average. Last time he was 432, which is 556 mile pace. Last time he was 602, right at 100%. And then Amir doing basically the same thing here. Maybe got a little bit rambunctious on this one versus as Manny kind of kept a little bit more together, but then they did the same thing. Really happy with the way Amir did this one here too. 426 average, 432 last time, 554. Which is 602, which is still at 100% of his VO2 max. Great day. Now the 2 big boys that were doing 1,600 meters, miles, start here with Thomas. This is what Thomas does on these. He likes to hit that slow end. He almost never misses them, but he'll stay at the slow end. If I had told him his slow end was 417, I'm sure these would be between 15 and 16. Not trying to do too much. These are very taxing workouts, obviously. Between 18 and 19, 519 average, exact same thing as last time. And he was at 98%. Perfect. And then Jared, getting faster every single time, 504, 503, 502, and then 454 on the last one. An average of 5 flat. Last time he was 501 when we did this. and he's at 100%. So really just a textbook perfect day for the most part. There are some of these here that were weird. This group, maybe I should split them up going forward because maybe they were even competing too much early on, but we still kind of got what we needed sort of in the totality. So this is where this all sort of plays out. So that's an interval workout, probably the most complex one I've ever had to do, but because the kids knew their why and what they were doing, they were able to kind of pull through and help us out, and had just a fantastic day. So if you like this video, please think about liking or subscribing. If you have any questions, please ask them in the comments down below. And until next time, this has been Coachy TV.